What if I told you that an ordinary-looking coin sitting forgotten in a drawer, hidden inside an old wallet, or mixed into a handful of loose change could make collectors stop scrolling and start bidding? Most people see old coins as nothing more than pocket change, but experienced collectors know that appearances can be incredibly deceptive. Today, we're counting down 3 fascinating coins that have captured the attention of collectors because of their rarity, history, and the excitement surrounding them. And trust me, you do not want to skip ahead. The final coin in today's countdown has a story that surprises even long-time coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to American Coin Secrets, the channel where we uncover hidden stories, fascinating history, and the incredible world of rare coins that most people overlook. Every day, we bring you fresh discoveries, collector insights, and exciting coin hunts from around the world. So if you're passionate about rare coins, make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications. Now here's the exciting part. Our first coin looks incredibly ordinary at first glance. Millions of people have handled similar coins without giving them a second thought. But according to claims often seen in online marketplaces and collector discussions, one particular version has created enormous curiosity among collectors. Is it really special? What makes it different? And why has it become one of the most talked about coins among enthusiasts? Stay with me until the end, because today's countdown separates facts from rumors, reveals the features collectors actually look for, and might completely change the way you look at the coins around you. Let's begin. First up, the first coin in today's countdown is the India 1 rupee 2003 coin. At first glance, it doesn't seem extraordinary. Its size, shape, and design look familiar to millions of people who have seen or used Indian currency over the years. Yet within the collecting community, certain 2003 1 rupee coins have attracted attention because of specific characteristics, mint variations, and their availability in collectible condition. The story of this coin begins during an important period in India's modern coinage. By 2003, the country had already introduced stainless steel circulation coins that were designed to be durable, economical, and practical for everyday use. These coins represented a new generation of Indian currency, circulating through markets, shops, railway stations, and countless daily transactions. Every scratch, every mark, and every year of circulation added another chapter to the journey of each individual coin. This 1 rupee coin is composed of stainless steel, a material selected for its resistance to corrosion and long circulation life. The obverse features the lion capital of Ashoka, along with the denomination and the words identifying the Republic of India in both Hindi and English. The reverse displays the large numeral 1 with decorative grain motifs, reflecting the importance of agriculture and national identity in the country's coinage. But here's where things become interesting. Most 2003 1 rupee coins are common. However, collectors don't simply look at the date. They carefully examine the mint mark, strike quality, alignment, surface preservation, and any unusual characteristics that separate one coin from thousands of others. Tiny differences that most people overlook can become the center of intense collector interest. When an experienced collector picks up a coin like this, they aren't just looking at metal. They're studying every detail under magnification. Is the strike unusually sharp? Is the lettering crisp? Are there any mint characteristics or production anomalies? Has the coin survived years of circulation while retaining much of its original detail? These questions determine whether a coin becomes collectible or remains an ordinary circulation piece. Condition plays an enormous role in collector demand. A coin described as fine condition still shows clear design details, although it has experienced noticeable circulation. The major design elements remain visible, and the date and inscriptions can be read without difficulty. Collectors often compare coins of identical dates, searching for the example with the strongest remaining detail and the most appealing overall appearance. The excitement surrounding this coin has also been fueled by online listings and social media posts that sometimes advertise extraordinary asking prices. While such listings create curiosity, it's important to remember that an asking price is not necessarily the same as a verified sale price. Serious collectors rely on authenticated examples, auction records, certification, and expert evaluation before determining a coin's true market value. For the purpose of this video, the claimed current market value being discussed is $85. That figure should be treated as a claim unless supported by verified auction results or authenticated private sales. Values for collectible coins can vary dramatically depending on authenticity, condition, rarity, certification, and actual buyer demand. Whether or not a coin reaches an extraordinary value, the fascination remains the same. Every collector dreams of discovering a coin that others overlooked. That possibility is what keeps people searching through collections, visiting coin shows, examining inherited boxes, and studying every tiny detail with excitement. If you believe you own a 2003 India 1 rupee coin, don't rush to clean or polish it. Cleaning can permanently reduce collector appeal. Instead, handle it carefully by the edges, store it in a protective holder, and compare it with trusted numismatic references. If the coin appears unusual or has characteristics that differ from standard examples, consider having it evaluated by a reputable coin expert or third-party grading service before making any decisions. The world of coin collecting rewards patience, careful research, and attention to detail. Sometimes, the greatest discovery isn't simply finding an old coin, it's learning the remarkable story hidden behind it. And don't go anywhere, because the next coin in today's countdown has an even more surprising history and has generated incredible interest among collectors. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Before we continue, remember that American Coin Secrets brings you fresh, rare coin stories, collector insights, and exciting discoveries every day. If you enjoy exploring the fascinating world of coins, stay tuned for the next reveal. Next up, now it's time for the second coin in today's countdown, and this is where today's video takes an even more unexpected turn. If you thought the first coin had an incredible story, what you're about to see next has sparked endless conversations among collectors who are always searching for overlooked treasures. At first glance, this coin looks like an ordinary piece of everyday currency. Most people would probably spend it without thinking twice. But experienced collectors know that appearances can be incredibly deceptive, and sometimes the most ordinary-looking coin hides the most fascinating story. The 1977 Thailand 1 baht coin represents a remarkable period in Thailand's modern coinage. During the late 20th century, Thailand continued modernizing its circulating currency while maintaining national symbols that reflected the country's heritage and identity. Millions of these coins passed through markets, restaurants, transportation systems, and family businesses, becoming part of everyday life for an entire generation. Every coin witnessed thousands of transactions, silently recording history as it traveled from one hand to another. The coin is struck in cupro-nickel, a durable alloy chosen because it resists corrosion and survives years of circulation while preserving much of its original appearance. Even after decades, many examples still display impressive detail, making them interesting pieces for collectors who appreciate coins with long circulation histories. One side of the coin proudly features the portrait of King Bhumibol Adulyadej, Rama IX, one of Thailand's longest reigning monarchs. His portrait symbolizes stability, national pride, and an important chapter in Thailand's history. The opposite side displays the denomination and traditional design elements that immediately identify it as part of Thailand's official circulating coinage. Every line, every inscription, and every carefully engraved detail reflects the craftsmanship of the Royal Thai Mint during that era. But here's where the mystery begins. To an untrained eye, every 1977 1 baht coin may appear identical. Yet collectors know that no serious evaluation ends with simply reading the date. They inspect the strike quality, lettering, rim, luster, die characteristics, and overall preservation. Even subtle differences can transform a common collectible into a much more desirable example for specialists. A coin preserved in fine condition has already completed many years of circulation, but it still retains clear major design elements. The portrait remains recognizable, inscriptions are readable, and important features can still be identified without difficulty. Collectors often appreciate fine condition examples because they tell a visible story of circulation while remaining historically attractive. As interest in world coins has expanded internationally, collectors have become increasingly fascinated by historic Asian coinage. The 1977 Thailand 1 baht has attracted attention among enthusiasts who enjoy building datesets, studying minting history, and searching for unusual examples that stand apart from ordinary circulation coins. This growing curiosity has encouraged more people to carefully examine coins that were once overlooked. One of the reasons collectors remain excited is that authenticated examples with exceptional appeal are becoming more difficult to locate as years pass. Many coins from this era have been heavily worn, damaged, cleaned, or lost. Finding an attractive original example can require patience, research, and a careful eye. That constant search keeps collector interest alive and adds another layer of excitement whenever one surfaces. For this video's scenario, the claimed market value discussed for this coin in fine condition is $180. This figure should be understood as a claimed valuation rather than a universally verified current market price, because actual coin values depend on authentication, condition, certification, rarity, provenance, and confirmed sales through reputable auctions or dealers. Whether the final selling price is modest or extraordinary, one fact never changes. The real excitement of coin collecting comes from discovery. Every collector dreams of opening an old collection, examining forgotten coins, or inheriting a small box that contains something unexpectedly important. That possibility is what continues to inspire collectors around the world to search carefully, learn continuously, and never underestimate an ordinary-looking coin. If you happen to own a 1977 Thailand 1 baht coin, resist the temptation to clean or polish it. Original surfaces are highly valued by collectors, and improper cleaning can permanently reduce collectible appeal. Instead, handle the coin only by its edges, store it safely in a protective holder, and compare it with reliable numismatic references. If you believe your example has unusual characteristics or exceptional preservation, consider having it examined by a respected coin dealer or an independent grading service before making any decisions. Every great collection begins with curiosity, and every remarkable discovery starts with someone taking a closer look. That is exactly why rare coin collecting continues to captivate enthusiasts across the world. Sometimes, history is not locked inside a museum. It is quietly waiting inside a coin album, an old drawer, or a forgotten collection. And don't leave yet, because the #1 coin in today's countdown has an even more extraordinary story, one that has amazed collectors and generated incredible interest among rare coin enthusiasts. If you thought the first two coins were fascinating, the final reveal could be the most unforgettable moment of today's video. And remember, American Coin Secrets brings you fresh, rare coin discoveries, fascinating collector stories, and exciting numismatic updates every single day. Stay with us, because the biggest surprise of today's countdown is still waiting ahead. Next up, and now, we have reached the final coin in today's countdown. The coin you are about to discover is the one that creates the biggest curiosity, because it represents everything collectors love about rare coins: mystery, history, limited availability, and the endless search for something extraordinary hidden in plain sight. Imagine holding a coin that most people would completely ignore. A coin that could sit quietly among thousands of others, waiting for someone with a trained eye to recognize the details that make it different. This is exactly why coin collecting is not just about money. It is about knowledge, patience, and discovering stories that have been hidden for decades. Our final coin takes us to Sweden, a country with a long and fascinating tradition of coin production. The coin we are examining is the Sweden 5 krona 1983 U, a piece that has attracted attention among collectors who study Swedish coinage and unusual varieties. The year 1983 was part of an important period in Swedish monetary history. Swedish coins from this era were designed for everyday circulation, traveling through countless hands and becoming part of ordinary daily life. They were used in shops, transportation, businesses, and homes across Sweden. But decades later, some examples became objects of curiosity for collectors who wanted to understand every detail behind these historic pieces. The 5 krona denomination has a special place in Swedish coin history. It has represented an important value within Sweden's currency system and has carried designs reflecting the nation's identity and heritage. The craftsmanship behind these coins shows the careful attention given to even everyday currency. The coin was produced with a durable metal composition designed to survive circulation. Its design features important Swedish national symbols, including elements connected to the country's royal and cultural traditions. The details engraved into the surface tell a story of Sweden's identity during the late 20th century. But here is where the excitement begins. To most people, a 1983 Swedish 5-krona coin may simply look like an old foreign coin. However, collectors understand that the smallest details can create the biggest differences. The letter markings, mint characteristics, strike quality, surface condition, and preservation all play a role in determining collector interest. The mysterious part of coins like this is that rarity is not always obvious. Sometimes a coin is not valuable because it looks old or unusual at first glance. Sometimes its importance comes from tiny production details that only experienced collectors know how to recognize. The U designation is one of the details that attracts attention from collectors searching through Swedish coin varieties. Collectors often examine these markings carefully because mint-related details can help identify different production characteristics and collectible variations. A coin in fine condition represents a piece that has experienced circulation but still maintains recognizable design features. The important elements remain visible. Inscriptions can be read, and the coin continues to carry the historical character created by years of use. For many collectors, these coins are fascinating because they show a genuine journey through time. Collector demand is influenced by many factors. A coin's rarity, verified authenticity, preservation, historical importance, and interest among specialists all contribute to its desirability. A coin that survives decades with strong details and attractive appearance can become a memorable addition to a serious collection. This is why collectors continue searching. They are not simply looking for metal. They are looking for history. They are looking for the story behind the object. They are looking for the possibility that an overlooked piece could have a unique place in the world of numismatics. For this video's scenario, the claimed market value discussed for this Sweden 5-krona 1983 U coin in fine condition is $280. This figure should be viewed as a claimed valuation rather than a guaranteed market price, because collectible coin values depend on professional authentication, confirmed sales records, actual buyer demand, and the exact characteristics of the individual coin. The most important lesson for collectors is this: never judge a coin only by its appearance. A small piece of metal can carry decades of history, and sometimes the greatest discoveries come from the coins that everyone else overlooked. If you believe you have a Swedish 5-krona 1983 U coin, protect it carefully. Avoid cleaning or polishing it because original surfaces are important to collectors. Hold it by the edges, keep it in a safe protective holder, and compare it with trusted references. If the coin appears unusual or has special characteristics, professional evaluation is the best way to understand what you truly have. The world of rare coins is filled with surprises. Behind every date is a story. Behind every design is a moment in history. And behind every collection is someone who decided to look closer. So the next time you see an old coin, remember this moment. What looks ordinary today could hold a fascinating story waiting to be uncovered. This brings us to the end of today's incredible journey through 3 mysterious coins from around the world. From India to Thailand to Sweden, each coin showed us why collectors continue chasing history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. This is American Coin Secrets, where we bring you fresh, rare coin stories, collector discoveries, and fascinating updates every day. If you enjoy uncovering hidden coin mysteries, subscribe and stay connected, because the next amazing discovery could be the one that surprises everyone.